Hi, I'm Dean Henthorne, and today we're going to learn how to get a custom pro-fitted road shoe made especially for you. And this year, after 4 years, my trusty road shoes have finally given up the ghost. It's time for me to get something new, and I selected the R-300 by Shimano. It's a very technically advanced shoe. About 2/3 of the peloton, I would say, ride this, and because they're not riding, they don't have to pay for their shoe. They get whatever they want. And when you put that many miles on, like I do, like you do, you need to have good shoes, because good shoes are an investment. It's one of the key contact points on the bike, and skimping on this is not something I recommend. If you're comfortable and you're going to ride farther, you're going to ride faster, you're going to have a lot more fun. So what I brought with me today was Derek from Shimano. He's the technical rep. He's going to help fit my personal shoes, and I think it's important that we get to see exactly what this process does. And this is the same process the pros go through. So Derek, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit more about the R-300.
Well, this shoe has some really neat features. It's got thermoplastic or a moldable plastic in the shoe from basically there's another section that's moldable. There are a couple other really neat features that's part of this molding is when the heel's molded or when the shoe is molded around your heel, there's a material on the inside of the shoe that's really a one-directional material. Pulling up on it hard on those mountain climbs. Also, the front section here really eliminates any, everybody's feet are so different, and different bumps and things going on in the front, and the shoe will just adjust to it. The shoe doesn't really shrink down, which a lot of people think of when you heat something up, but it moves so that the pressure evens out everywhere. So you have a very even fitting, pressureless shoe fit.
Now I use inserts in mine. How does that work?
Well, basically, you can just take our insole out, skip the first step, which is just a quick 5-minute step, and then heat the whole entire shoe and mold the shoe with your insole inside. So if you have a custom orthotic from a doctor or like your insole here, use anything you like, whatever works for you.
Excellent. So let's get started. Huh?
Okay. Next, what I want to do is open up the shoe and get it so that the heat can get into the shoe nice and easy, and slide this on in the oven. And it's going to be in there for about 3 minutes. You got it. So we're going to pull this out. We're going to slide your insole in.
You're moving pretty quick there.
Yeah, you want to do it as quickly as possible. It doesn't have to be light speed, but yeah, it's going to be nice and warm, but not hot. It's not at all to the point where it's going to burn you or anything like that.
How hot is the oven?
Oven's about 250, 275, or excuse me, 250 to 275. We're going to put this is the vacuum hose, and it's going to go right underneath that strap. We're going to put this little toe cap on just to keep the shoe from compressing down on your toes and making it uncomfortable. Then we're going to lift it and put the bag on here, and then this strap goes around the top just to seal it all up and give you the best pressure possible on the foot.
This is what the pros go through, huh?
Yeah, same exact deal. I'm giving it a little, putting the hand around the top just to help the seal a little bit, and you can see it just pressed down all over.
You can feel it all over.
Yeah, that's pretty. Snug, right? It's not just a little bit of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
And then I just get a little squeeze around that heel just to make sure the heel's cut is forming really well around your foot. Give a little rub where the plastic pieces are on the shoe just to make sure they're going to contour well with the foot. But the vacuum does most of the work. So then we're just going to slide you back out of this guy. One of people's first reactions is after the shoe's been fit is to tighten all the straps because everything evens out so much.
Yeah, it really does. That's wild. And then, so, was it ready to ride?
You want to let it cool on your foot for a few minutes just to let the heat kind of dissipate. You can mount your cleats and stuff on it today, but you probably want to wait about 24 hours till you ride it out.
24 hours?
Yeah.
Does that give the moldable parts?
Yeah, it just gives the plastic in the shoe to fully harden. The good thing about these shoes is it's not something you have to do over and over again. I mean, essentially, once you've done this, it's a done deal. you could potentially do it over again if you needed to. If something happened, you broke your foot, you know, you had foot surgery, something funny happened, you could totally redo it. But it's good to go, and it's going to stay that way for a long time.
How many times can we remold these?
You can do them 3 times. So if something happens, it's not a big deal.
Wow. Well, that's it. Appreciate the time.
Thank you.
Can't wait to go out and ride them. Take care.